Yeah.
It was 17th time playing the tournament. On my third time playing way back in 2011, I had a 4-shot lead going into the final round. Wasn't able to win. So it had been 14 years since that. 11 years trying to achieve the career Grand Slam. And I'd go back every year and I'd, put my positive hat on and I'd go with a good attitude. And, every time I'd leave on that Sunday night and it wouldn't happen. And you start to think, is it ever going to be your time?
Did I miss it?
Did I miss it? Have I lost my opportunity? And
brutal, emotional, 17 years of heartbreak, and he still came back every single time until finally the entire world watched him rise from collapse to glory. Rory McIlroy wasn't just playing golf, he was staring down fate, and this time, fate blinked. Let's break down how Rory took the green jacket and the hearts of millions. This wasn't just a win, it was a comeback that silenced a decade of doubt. Hit that subscribe button if you want more no fluff emotional sports breakdowns like this one. It all started with a bold declaration and
I said that I wouldn't come back here until I had this green jacket.
Just like that, Rory stepped back onto the Tonight Show stage wearing the symbol of 17 years of struggle, that iconic green jacket. From an 8-year-old kid chipping balls into his mom's washing machine to one of only 6 men in history to win the career Grand Slam. This wasn't just another Masters, it was personal. He'd tasted the top before, back in 2011 with a 4-shot lead, but the collapse that followed haunted him, and every April he returned, only to leave empty-handed. Until now, the emotional gravity of Rory's journey wasn't lost on the world, but even he couldn't escape the criticism. It's easy.
I know, everyone comes up to me and they're like, oh, you don't know what you put us through on that Sunday. I was like, how do you think I was feeling?
I mean, seriously, it was so...
For spectators to sit back and judge a double bogey on the first hole, it's harder to grasp what that moment meant to someone who's been climbing this mountain for nearly 2 decades. Rory's response? Calm, sharp, human.
I love that.
If I shoot 4 under par today,
I got it.
I'm going to win the Masters.
That's your new goal.
So even when I doubled the first, it was like, well, I can still shoot 4 under par. Like, I know I can do that. So like that was
in your head.
That was the whole mindset behind it.
Here's the truth. McIlroy didn't win because he was perfect. He won because he stopped looking at everyone else and focused on the one person he could control, himself.
And that's, for me, I felt like I lost the Masters in 2011 because I started to look around. I started to look at what the other guys on the course were doing. I started to look at the leaderboard. I started to play math in my head about, okay, well, if he's done that, I can do this. And so...
Because you can't turn it off. You just...
That mental game, that internal chaos had cost him everything before, but not this time. This time, he shut it out. No leaderboard checking, no head games, just a singular goal.
Lead. I thought, if I can go out and shoot 4 under par today, I'm probably going to win the tournament. Okay. So it was a way for me to make everything else irrelevant. I'm not going to look at...
And when he double bogeyed the first hole, that goal didn't change. Because winners don't panic, they adapt. This is the difference between talent and triumph, between being great and becoming a legend. Rory knew the pain of waiting. He knew what it meant to walk off that 18th green year after year with nothing but disappointment. But this time...
your 17th time playing the tournament.
Yeah.
You just won. And what are you thinking?
I'm just thinking, thank goodness that is over.
Because after 17 tries, it was finally over. He wasn't just congratulated, he was welcomed into history by legends.
We have
with Tiger. What did he say to you?
That's Tiger Woods, folks. Only 6 men in the entire history of golf have won the career Grand Slam. Now, Rory is one of them, alongside Gary Player, Jack Nicklaus, and Tiger Woods himself. But it didn't stop there.
I was sort of overwhelmed with the people that reached out from all different walks of life, culture, entertainment. But the one that got me was Sir Elton John. That was incredible. So I actually haven't been able to connect with him. So his assistant left me a voicemail and said, Sir Elton would love to congratulate you in person. The only problem is he doesn't have a cell phone. So
let that sink in. Sir Elton John, a global icon, chasing Rory McIlroy with a landline. To say well done. If that doesn't show you the magnitude of this win, nothing will. Rory's not just in the club, he's in every room now. Sport, music, culture. And he earned every bit of it. But beyond the headlines and the handshakes, this win was for someone else too. His daughter.
Back together again, the team's back together.
Yeah, which is awesome. But she got super overwhelmed. I don't think she anticipated.
Rory picked her up, carried her back, not just as a golfer, but as a father. And when they got back,
And then when we got back to the clubhouse, she wanted to see the video.
Of course.
So-
It's like, Dad, can I look at it?
Yeah, exactly. So she looked at it and she's like studying it. And she's
that's what Rory was playing for. That moment, that legacy. 17 years of pressure, thousands of swings, tens of millions watching. But at the heart of it, just a dad trying to make his daughter proud. No more what ifs. No more next years. No more ghosts of Augusta. He's in the club now, and the door is closed behind him. If you felt that emotion, if you respect that journey, subscribe now for more raw, honest, no fluff breakdowns like this one. Because Rory didn't just win a tournament. He showed the world what it means to never give up.